Hello, this shall be my review for Gotham Knights Season 1, Episode 6, titled A Chill in Gotham. And if you know who Joe Chill is, you completely get the reference that they're doing with this. And honestly, I gotta say, this was a great episode, but we'll get into the things I really liked about it, a few things that I thought were just meh, and just my overall thoughts on it. And the first half of this video will be spoiler-free, then we will get into spoilers like I do with every single video. And if you watch this episode, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. But anyway, without further ado, shall we begin? So, Gotham Knights Season 1, Episode 6, titled A Chill in Gotham. I gotta say, I thought this episode was very, very well done. It might be one of the best, if not the best, of the season so far. And honestly, this is where the show is probably gonna kick into, completely into gear, since the last few episodes have just been a slow build-up. But this is pretty much revealing everything that we need to know about the season, the Court of Owls, all the strings that they are pulling, just absolutely everything that they are doing. And honestly, it is a great written show. The cinematography isn't bad either, and the acting is just getting better and better by the episode. Misha Collins is just doing a great job, as always, as Harvey Dent, and I really like the dynamic that they're doing with him, because we're going to see him slowly transform into Two-Face. Like, it's already there, that episode, the last episode where he was talking to Chase Meridian, and he was saying that his dad had a split personality and it was always beating on him. That is definitely foreshadowing what's going to be happening to him later on. Like, you just know exactly what that is leading towards. But pretty much what this episode is about, Joe Chill is on death row, and if you don't know who Joe Chill is, he is notorious for being the one that gunned down Bruce's parents in the alley, and his last request is to talk to the kid that killed Batman, aka Turner Hayes, because obviously they're being framed, when in reality we know that the Court of Owls did it. But I still have my personal theory that Harvey is a sleeper agent and he was the one that actually killed him, but that's just my theory. But anyway, so what happens is Harvey decides to do an off-the-books type of meeting, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get you in there, but I'm not gonna really say anything and all that, and this is just gonna be a quick meeting. And I love the way that they're writing Harvey's character. And then we find out some key points within what's going on with Bruce's parents' death and all that, and pretty much everything that the Court of Owls has been doing within Gotham City. So I gotta say, it is just phenomenal with how they are doing this. But that was my spoiler-free thoughts on it. It is a great episode. Pretty much everything else that I want to talk about is going into the spoiler realm, so that's going to be the official warning. But if you haven't given this show a try, I definitely recommend giving it a try, especially if you're a fan of Batman, because this show is just like Batman to the extreme. I absolutely just love everything that they're actually doing with it, and I would say this episode is a solid 8.5 out of 10. Like, it is just so well done. Flash and Gotham Knights put out some great episodes this week, and I was very, very happy with both of them. But anyway, that was my spoiler-free thoughts on it. Now we will be getting into spoilers in 5, 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Alrighty, let's get into spoilers. So the main thing that I want to talk about is that we find out that Joe Chill actually didn't shoot Martha and Thomas Wayne, that he was just framed by the Court of Owls. And then he was like, yeah, I was just gonna rot here for the rest of my life. But all of a sudden now the court has decided that it's time for me to die, and he has the coin, and he's like, this just means that you are sentenced to death. And then Harvey is there too, and he's like, okay, wait a second, what? And then he was like, yeah, this is just a death marker. If you get one of these, it pretty much means that the court has decided that, yeah, you're done, you're dead. And the actor that plays Joe Chill is Doug Bradley, and he is famous for playing Pinhead in the Hellraiser movies, and he was awesome in this role. I really liked it. Liked him performing it, and he just gave that creepy aura to it. And I love the scar that they added on him, just like in the comics. And this show is definitely comic heavy. It definitely takes a lot of influence from the comics, which I absolutely love. And pretty much Joe rides the lightning, as they say, and certain things come together. And he even said that, I did not shoot them. The gun was not loaded. It came from somewhere else to just make it look like I was the one that shot him. And honestly, that makes perfect sense. This is the court's MO down to a T. This is exactly what they would do. And honestly, I feel like it is great writing with how they would do this and how they would go about it. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. This is exactly what they would do. And it's just so well done. And then the other main thing I wanted to talk about is Harvey meets with Lincoln March, who is the guy that's running against him, and he got a coin, and he pretty much told him, like, this means that you are sentenced to death by the court. And he's like, are you kidding me? Like, he's just going off being like, you must really be desperate to try to scare me out of running for mayor. And then the Talon appears behind him and just completely just like puts the sword right through him, and then he dies right there. And then the Talon goes up to Harvey and like puts it to his neck and just kind of stares at him, and then they just have like this awkward stare down. And then the Talon leaves, and then Harvey is like, what is going on? And then like he's just so many emotions flying through his head and all that. And then he just looks at the mirror, and then he like smashes it, and it splits right down the middle, perfectly forming like two faces. And I think that is absolutely fantastic, and I really can't wait to see what they do with it. And I just think he's going to be phenomenal when he actually becomes Two-Face, because I love seeing a slow downward spiral of the character of Harvey Dent into Two-Face, because I feel like it's such an interesting story, and it's a new take on it. It's definitely a take we've seen before, but the way that they're going about it, I really do appreciate just the new feel to it, what they're doing with it. I really like it. But I'm also a huge Misha Collins fan, because I've watched it all through Supernatural, so you can't go wrong with that. Like, he's just a great actor, and I feel like everybody in the show is definitely coming into their own. I really like the set designs and just the general atmosphere of the city, but that is because it is from the same guy that did Gotham, and I love the atmosphere of Gotham. I just feel like it was just so well done. And honestly, this episode was phenomenal. I gotta give it to Flash for having the better episode this week. I haven't watched Superman and Lois yet, but once I do, I will definitely be putting a review video up, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that was my review of Gotham Knights Season 1, Episode 6, titled A Chill in Gotham. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe so I know to keep making more of these. If you have any video requests, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to reply. As of now, I have a few video requests, and those are being made. But if you do have any others, just let me know. As long as it's within my capability of making it, I will be making it. And if you watched this episode of Gotham Knights, let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just okay? But honestly, I thought it was a great episode. And right now, DC TV, like, it's just doing an awesome job. I love, like, just everything that they're doing with their shows right now. Flash had an amazing episode. This was an amazing episode, and I've heard good things about Superman and Lois, so once I watch that, I will be doing a review video for it as well, because it's just honestly so great to have all this stuff right now, especially before the new DCU kicks into gear. So we get to enjoy the Arrowverse one last time, even though this show technically isn't connected to the Arrowverse. But anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye!